They're all dressed up.
He's really into showmanship, so. All right. We are getting into yet another game here. I do believe this is best of 3 as well,
yes,
right?
best of 3.
Yes.
On an interesting character choice here. Yeah, Seesaw now going with Pyramithra.
Yeah, one of the things you were mentioning is that Incineroar might be one of the best in doubles. And
That's what they tell me.
That's what they say, yeah. Honestly, a great doubles character, but he does have a very good Aegis, and we're going to have to see what that looks like here.
Incredible doubles player with their villager, really making the stuff show up.
Cloud, he's dead.
Cloud is dead. Sometimes that's what happens with Cloud. You know, you get him off stage and they can kind of just that.
That happens sometimes, for sure.
Ooh, nice read by Seesaw there on that air dodge, but fixing the timing up for them.
Decent damage being dealt. There's at least a full stock between them. He does miss a Nosferatu, and it's going to get punished for it.
Yeah, now Pyra coming out. Huge swords with big moves.
And limit on guard. On deck, rather. Oh, did he get hit by his teammate there?
I think so.
That limit is losing its...
Oh, just unfortunate. Yeah, going to the ledge there, they didn't want to use their upbeat and burn their limit, so they had to go to the ledge, and, well, Seesaw takes advantage of that.
Seesaw actually played quite a bit of Cloud, so knows what Cloud's going to opt for there.
That's a big difference maker.
Yeah, big team damage being dealt here. 58 or 48% already done on the...
all the way around the world, and that is a nice mix-up. Wow, a nice smart option to get that down smash out.
Yeah, no, he has the time for a down smash there. Really smart, because I think that might have been the only smash that would kill there.
Yeah, most likely.
Limit on deck once again.
It is here. Limit is here.
Oh, and no!
That's
with
the
it.
one thing you don't want to do with Limit.
Yeah,
that's a nice combo by them.
Is he even going to take the stock here? He does take the stock, yeah. Which I would highly recommend.
Oh,
you should always do it.
Always
do it. But when we're 2 minutes into the game, he's already lost all 3 of his stocks. Sometimes you feel a little demoralized. You're like, you can have this, but not
it's always good to gather. Gather stuff like that. And it's not an insurmountable position for them by any means.
No, but it's going to be tough for sure. Especially with the caliber of player that Capsize.
Villager needed a nice edge guard there on that photon edge, and doesn't come out.
Mika trying their darndest to hang on to that stock, and the cannonball killing Pyra 85.
Yeah, that is a nice way to handle Pyra's down air. And can I just mention that Hai parried his teammates' pummels out of that grab?
I did not notice that. That's impressive.
I don't think I can do that. Who the kind of players you're working with when you're in doubles top 4, like top 4.
Yeah, the upper edge of that hitbox is going to take it, and that'll do it too. Oh, I lied.
Yeah, just the neutral air from Pyra.
Yeah, not the strongest of the moves, especially if you DI it correctly, which a lot of people don't. You DI that one incorrectly, you can die early.
But you saw just villagers jumping but bouncing between them. Not much you can do in that situation.
There's not a lot of hope. There's 3 stocks you got to get rid of. Maybe look towards the next game, right?
Yeah, it's all about the next game.
Fine. We are seeing 4 stocks taken by the Aegis there. Pretty good. I don't think there's no weak link on that team.
No, not at all.
Very incredible players.
I don't think I've seen Capsize's Robin like this in doubles before. It's very interesting to see just how the dynamics of what Robin could do and stuff like that.
It's so different, I feel like, than Greninja, right? Like it's an entirely different play style.
There's not even any way you can link those two together. I couldn't think of 2 more different characters in the world.
Looks like we're seeing some drift going on here. Reconnecting some
controller problems, maybe.
Yeah. I know Seesaw at the very least is a melee player. Maybe the snapback mod does sometimes drift.
Yeah, it can happen. Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder if we're going to get a character swap.
Could happen.
I've never really seen Hai play that much, so...
I believe Hai is an exclusive villager. They take villager all the way. And
gotcha.
They got good stuff, let me tell you that.
I believe Mika also plays quite a bit of villager, right?
Yeah, I think so.
At one point. Interesting. They're thinking about it.
They are thinking.
Where are we going? They're deep in thought.
Yeah, you don't generally think of characters like Robin and the Aegis about having like really great edge guarding. But that is one of Cloud's big problems. Chrom also weakens them, but a little more airspeed. Help him get back to the stage a little bit better.
That could definitely help get back to the stage. 2 very gimpable sorties, but both very capable.
Yeah, taking it in on Smashville. A little more up close and personal.
Yeah, a good change. Especially, I'm tired of seeing PS2. So many doubles teams go to PS2. Go somewhere else. It's interesting.
Yeah, when you got nice swords, nice moves like this, you like to control the space.
Yeah, and already we're kind of seeing it come out. We saw the side B come out from Chrom there. good coverage on the stage.
And Villager's side B also like basically locks down the entire half of the map every time they use it.
Yeah, you got to go high.
That's a nice
Good
bit of damage.
Yeah.
And this is a problem for Capsize. Okay, they make it back.
Great parries. The High has just been doing excellent with that.
Yeah, they're really on point. And that is one nice kill with that bowling ball.
Dropped right off the platform. A little here you go, right off the edge.
Yeah,
it
have a
always
little
looks
gift.
so cartoonish, right? It's like a Bugs Bunny move. You're dropping it off the edge.
Acme Incorporated.
Yeah, Acme Incorporated for sure.
I really love the what Mika is able to do with his Crom. They're really turning it up here.
Yeah, does end up catching the late hit of that dash attack.
And well, bounced out of Prominence Revolt by the teammate. That was very nice.
Very helpful. Opts for just the gentleman on the shield there to avoid getting punished.
Yeah, it's a nice mix-up anytime you got that jab.
They're definitely trying to get rid of this Villager stock, but
Yeah, Villager's a
not
big important problem here.
Villager also is definitely one of those characters that can play back and just throw out the projectiles and
Yep.
be such a
Support the teammate
Yeah,
in a really
support.
nice way. And nice using those neutral airs off stage. Capsize is forced to and you know, there's not much to threaten Villager off with when you're Robin like that. The tree is here, and that axe is going to take you down.
Yeah, yet another kill, and this time they have a very, well, a less big, but still rather large lead here. It's good.
Oh, with some nice parries there.
Forward air again.
Villager just able to come in and kind of just control everything.
Yeah, just a lot of, it looks confident, right? Like, they don't seem
Very
bothered.
confident.
And the
And
tree again.
Three once more.
What a nuisance. Except both of them are caught in that
Wow.
combo. Mika dies, and the game is way, way closer to even here.
They're right back there.
Yeah. Interesting. Ooh,
Nosferatu on the
Nosferatu.
back.
Wow, that percentage is such a big
That
deal
is a
there.
big, big swing. Anytime you can get those life links.
Yeah, I wish Wario had that. It does a little.
Nice sweep out of that. Nice sweep on the Blade Rocket to get them through. That tree is here. Tree is here. Nobody gets hit by it
I'd
this
be
time.
scared.
The
Honestly, the
Villager
axe, that was also enough.
immediately coming in to use that axe.
Oh,
Bowling
and the
ball on there.
Or the bowling ball again.
All right, all right. Capsize struggling to recover once again. They're able to get through.
I'd be so scared of of High here.
They're looking for it again. They're looking for it again. They want that axe. And pull that edge. That should be a jab.
Oh, and
Oh, that would have been
from the
some.
teammate, but doesn't quite receive it there.
Yeah.
I like the idea that High has here of like, oh, you have a sword, I kind of have a sword, right? Like this axe has decent range.
Prominence Revolt should be taking Villager out.
Oh, great
Excellent
DI.
DI. All the way to the other side of the map.
Just throwing out these projectiles from the Villager.
That
That
F
will
smash
do
will
it.
take him.
Yeah. Oh, and in fact, you got to take the stock here, right?
All on him.
He's waiting.
They
I think
are.
he's trying to see whether or not he'll die immediately here. But like that would have been a
Wow,
great situation
that
where
would
if
have
he had
been.
taken the stock, he could have immediately went and helped his teammate with the invincibility. So we are going to see High in a 1v2 against 3 stocks here, but those percentages are pretty favorable.
It's going to be tough for
It's
Capsize
doable.
and Seesaw to feel comfortable here.
Yeah.
They can really die at almost any moment. Oh, if
Ooh,
that's
the
it, if
back
that
air.
slingshot had connected, that would have been it.
Big swing moment there. Doesn't end up going for his way, and he's going to eat a lot more percent for it, which is really unfortunate.
Iris here. Nice way to get back to stage. They're rewarded with a full stock.
Immediately
Oh, they
takes
have a
the
full stock back.
Yeah.
I did not notice that. That changes the calculus a bit.
It does. It's still doable. I think you have to get the stock off of Capsize.
Yeah.
Because a 1v2 is just so difficult
just
to
not
navigate. Especially at this level. They're
Yeah.
not going to be making mistakes.
Nice shield there, and you see the confident way that they're playing. They're not even trying to go. They're not risking anything.
Yeah.
They're just saying
Capsize
we've got
playing way
2
back.
stocks here to 1.
Oh, Capsize taking a bit of a lead here. It is also interesting with the Lloyd Rocket how it kind of acts as a,
Recovery.
both a recovery and like a teammate. Like it goes off and does
Oh,
its
that's
own
true,
thing
yeah.
for a little bit to potentially preoccupy Capsize while he
A little bit of
tries to play less.
distractions.
Yeah.
Get some nice little help. I like this recovery. I like the string.
He's back on stage. Oh, this is a tough situation.
It's
for
just
sure.
very slow, but it is working. Air dodging. Yeah.
Just barely not true. I'd be so scared with letting Capsize go out. That'll
Yeah,
do
there
it
we
for
are.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, nice way to finish it. It was looking pretty dicey. That was